I am Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central on News Talk, 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO. Follow me on Twitter, Chad Hasty Radio. I'm not talking politics in this video. Instead, it's all about the newest big fad, and that is the Fidget Spinner. Have you seen these things? I actually talked about this on my show Monday because I had not actually heard about fidget spinners until last week when I saw a news story about a little girl, I think a 10-year-old girl, who had, I guess, somehow pried one of these little bearings off, and it got lodged in the back of her throat. So now you have schools and parents who are freaking out saying, oh my gosh, these things are dangerous. Which, are they dangerous? Maybe if you chunk it at somebody, I can see that. I mean, that would be what my friends would do. When we were back in high school, instead of spinning these things, we would probably chunk them at each other while spinning. We would spin and chunk and see what we could do. Luckily, the kids aren't doing that yet. They might after this video. Sorry about that, parents. Don't let them see this. No, what a lot of people are using the fidget spinner for is because they fidget, whether they're in school, they're at work, they're doing whatever. People like to fidget. They like to mess around with pencils. They like to mess around, biting their fingernails, whatever it may be. People like to fidget, and the fidget marketplace is apparently booming right now. These things are big. I bought this for $5. Okay, I bought this for $5 here in Lubbock, and I asked, okay, how big are these things? These things, flying off the shelves or what? And apparently where I bought it, they had ordered like 20 boxes of these, 20 come in a box, okay? About 15 to 20 come in a box. They were on their last box on Friday. They had gotten the shipment either on Monday or Tuesday of last week. Toys R Us, their website, sold out. In fact, Toys R Us and Walmart, all these other places, having a hard time keeping them on the shelves because kids and some adults, a lot of college students too, want spinners. Now it's mainly the younger end of the college spectrum, but going into high school, junior high, maybe elementary school as well. I talked to my mother; she's an educator, and she said these things are all over the place, and teachers are taking them up because they've become a distraction in the classrooms. They were originally put out, if you don't know, the story goes, and who knows, this might be a myth or something, but the story goes that these were originally released as stress reducers. They were also anti-anxiety spinners, that those with high anxiety, those who had a lot of stress, those who like to fidget around, but also kids with ADHD and also autism. Parents would buy these spinners for their kids, and it would help calm them. It would help relieve some of that anxiety and some of that stress. And apparently other kids saw these things and went, hey, that's pretty cool. I want one of those because, that's what we do when we're kids. We go, hey, that looks kind of cool. It spins. I can distract people. And look, I can do this with it. The thing about the fidget spinners is this one is just a very simple black one, 3 bearings. You can buy them from anywhere from $5, really $4, and I've seen them for even less, all the way up to $40. The $40 ones are not worth it. Now, if you're a parent, if your child has autism or ADHD and you love these things and the $40 one is worth it, okay, cool. God bless you. Fine. No problem. But for everybody else, $5, you can't beat it. And I guess, is it stress relieving for me? Is it calming for me? Not really. I'm not a big fidgeter. At least I don't think I am. Maybe if I had this on me all the time, I would use it more. I bought it on Friday thinking that I would use, test it over the weekend, do a video for you to let you know whether this is a great buy, not a great buy, if it's just a silly fad or not. I'll be honest. After Friday, I remembered it once on Saturday and went, oh yeah, I was supposed to remember this and play around with it. Forgot about it almost all day on Sunday and then picked it up again today. So it's one of those for me, you pick it up, you buy it, you spend $5 on it, you chunk it on your desk, and yeah, maybe you pick it up some point down the road. I will say this, that they do come in all different shapes and sizes and colors. Some of them light up. Some of them do some different things from what I've seen. Done a little bit of research on this. And they say the whole fidget toy thing not going away anytime soon. The Scientific American website, pretty interesting story here. Fidget toys aren't just hype, despite sometimes being an annoying distraction for others. Fidget items can have some practical uses for adults. Basically, the practical use for adults is to do that. That is the practical use for adults. It's better than chewing on a pencil. Did you ever know this guy? We all know this guy. You'd hand him a pencil or a pen, and like he'd just go to town. Yeah, and then he'd hand it back to you, and you're like, no, that's okay, dude. Thank you very much. This guy needs a spinner. Okay, the guy who chews on the pencil and hands it back to you, hand him a spinner instead. USA Today has done a story on this. Forbes magazine, Forbes website, they've actually done a series on this, the science behind spinners. And then some other news sites ask the question, are spinners dangerous? I guess if you eat them, yes, they're dangerous. If you put this in your mouth and swallowed it, yeah, it's dangerous. If you do what I would have done during high school, which is spin it and then chunk it at your friend, yes, that can be dangerous. But the spinner by itself, no, it's not very dangerous. And, I guess you can do some different things with it. You can, balance it like on your thumb. That's really the only trick you got. At least that's the only one I know. You can kind of do this with it. But basically, it's a toy. That's all it is. It's a toy. Maybe it relaxes some people. Maybe it doesn't. For $5, though, if it relaxes you, hey, it's a great buy. If it doesn't relax you and you buy the $40 one, what are you thinking? Come on now. Good luck finding them in Lubbock, Texas. It's kind of luck of the draw right now if you can find these things. But I'm telling you, kids are loving these right now, and teachers are absolutely hating them. Luckily for the kiddos, not very much time left in school for the teachers to grab these away from them. So if you want, go out, find you a fidget spinner and spin around, have a little bit of fun, and don't throw them at anybody because, again, that can be quite dangerous.